I'm going to bring you a person who brought me to the business. Okay, thank you, Dr. Maha, for this. So he's going to share with us step by step how to do it right in this business. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please put our hand together to welcome one and only Dr. Maha. Oh, it
All
looks
right.
confident.
Thank you, Apon. Thank you for your enthusiastic introduction. Guys, whatever we do, enthusiasm is the factor that will lead you to your success. What is enthusiasm? It comes from a Greek word, enthos. The word enthos means God within. Which is the God within us? What do we call as ACE? A-C-E. A-C-E. Almighty cosmic energy is outside of us. Almighty cosmic essence is operating as body first. Your body is a gift of nature, gift of the creator, and that body is now being given to you for you to contribute something to the world. All of us have descended. The word descended. If you look at the movie Avatar, Awa means descend. Tar means through a subtle string. There is a subtle string that is connecting us to the celestial energy, but we cannot see in our naked eyes. That subtle string is called tar, T-A-R. And tar means like guitar, sitar. That's how it's called avatar. That means a divine energy is always connected to me. And this energy is what I really am. So I'm going to share with you how you can use your net energy, your natural energy of truth within you. I was talking to our AI specialist who is going to come in to share with you all later on. We are going to have an AI day, where Artificial Intelligence Day on Zoom. We are also going to have AI Day on ground, and how this whole world is changing towards that, guys. We are going to do that. And then we are also going to have one day for doctors to come and be with us. Medical doctors who are WHO recognized, who are also our members, and they are going to come and talk about how they see our products for health management. See, I'm not a medical doctor. I want to remind you, I'm a business administrative doctor. My doctorate I got for DBA, but I'm a wellness doctor. Who is a wellness doctor? Any one of you who has got a body, and any one of you who has got a soul energy, any one of you who is a creator of the creation, all of us are wellness doctor. So you can proudly say, I am a wellness advocate. I am a wellness doctor. Can you all say that? Just tap on your back and say, I am a wellness doctor. I am a wellness advocate. I'm not here to doctor another person. I'm not here to advocate another person. I'm here to take care of my own self. At age of 22, I realized that. Thank you to the networking industry. I realized that at age of 22, today at 62, I'm enjoying my life. I'm 62 years old. I'm able to sit in one place and go global. Without flying to Africa, not even made one step on Africa, I was able to have almost 40 to 50,000 members in Africa alone, without even touching Africa's soil. Without going to Papua New Guinea, I was able to have 5 to 6,000 members. And without even going to certain parts of Europe, Holland and all that, I'm able to have some good souls who are working with me. Welcome to the new world. Welcome to Start Local, Go Global. And those people who see this the right way, not only your life is going to change, the people around you are going to change. And because of you and the people around you, the whole universe is going to change. And this is what I'm going to share with you now. How many of you, there are now 49 of you here. It doesn't matter whether there are 4 people or 9 people, there is 1 person or 9 people, doesn't really matter for me. What matters most is your soul listening to it. Is your soul listening to it? The pandemic realization that we must have in our mindset now. I'm not a body. I'm not a mind. I am a very powerful light energy using my body to create a mind here and now to get what I want in life. If you can understand this, I'm going to share with you some pictures now, how to see this the right way to go a big way. How do you do this now? you must now visualize yourself with me going to the womb of your mother, and then you are seeing life again from the womb of your mother. Yesterday, I was with a group of friends, some of them 74 years old, another person 70 years old. And then one of the friends told me, hey, Dr. Maha, do you know that they already found out where the source of our DNA is? They already found out where the womb of the world is. Then before they say the answer, I gave them the answer. They say, where? I told them, Africa. Wow, you know? I said, yes, of course it's Africa. Africa is the womb of the world. Then now the scientists have found out precisely where the first DNA was created. Somewhere in the area of Botswana. Somewhere in the area of Botswana. That is where the first DNA was actually found. The humanoids started from Africa, guys. Let us thank all our brothers and brethren from Africa, because you guys are the home for our DNA. I always say Africa is my home for my father, because my father was born in South Africa. My father was born in South Africa, in Durban. But now I also know that my DNA also was given birth in South Africa. And let's be proud of that. That is why today the whole world is heading towards that. And from South Africa, the soul traveled. As he went towards the North Pole, it became fairer. It became fair because the climate was cold and the pigmentation changed according to the color that was needed for that, guys. That's how our color changed. Then, and it came towards the equatorial, the middle of the equatorial where the sun is at the peak, then the skin must be dark color. So the radiation, protection of radiation. So black, dark, and all that is all our skin pigmentation changes. Otherwise, we all are same. We all are the same. So someone today, last night, this morning, or rather about 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., I saw someone wrote that the first man is guy, Muhammad Ali is black, this guy is black. Then I wrote that when you come to, you realize that you are a soul energy. There is no race, there's no color, there's no religion, there is no nothing. It's the purest of a purest of a purest energy. And I'm going to share about that. How many of you want to listen to that? If you really want to listen, say I do. Then I'm going to share from that, because I know is one thing. I understand is another thing. But I do is everything, guys. Many of us know, but we still go back to our old self and still talk the same thing, wasting our time. Pandemic came for us to give us realization. But how many of us have realized that? So if you really want to go into life now again, you must, Elizabeth, let me just, Elizabeth, later on you can share. I will, because I'm getting some feedback. Guys, when I'm talking, I'm going to put, I'm going to help me with, I'm going to mute all. Then I'm going to put no unmuting. Okay. When I'm speaking, let your soul to listen, guys. When your mind interferes, your soul will never listen. What are we having now is an opportunity the ancient Indians had in India billion years ago. When the master spoke, they were sitting under a tree to listen. And that moment was called Upanishad. The same thing happened in Greek time and then Roman time, where the master sit under the tree and then students listen. And that was called academia. Public tree was called academia. They were sitting in public trees, and then that's how Plato or Socrates, all these guys came from there. So today I'm sitting in my home, the comfort of my home. Through the power of smartphone, I am speaking to you without touch, without charging any cost. You must understand that, because a real teaching is we don't charge, guys. The ancient times, when I'm talking about ancient time, I'm talking about Swahili kingdom in Africa. When I'm talking about ancient time, I'm talking about Ethiopian kingdom in Africa. When I'm talking about ancient time, I'm talking about Sudanese kingdom in Africa. I'm talking about the time when there was Solomon's mine there in Africa. And this was a time where the whole world was connected in very different way. I'm talking about Mexico, 2,000 years old kingdom there. I'm talking about America, the natives there. And I'm talking about India, China, all over the world. We all were connected, guys. The connection happened at subtle level. And that is the connection that's happening now through a power of Zoom. And When we were at the ground level, we didn't appreciate that. And that's why pandemic was created. And during this pandemic, the first day of the lockdown, with God's grace, I was the first one to go into Zoom. And Zoom created at that time, it was the universe were picked up the right people at the right time to go do the right thing. The universe knows everything. The universe is everything. You just need to sing a song in universe with the universe. The song you are singing and the song the universe is singing, if it's not matching, then there won't be network between you and the universe. Simple as that. And the universe will know how to pick you, when to pick you, how to pick you. That's just before I came here, first time I shared the Zoom link. My idea is many more souls need our help, guys. And I always say project 5 years. If you really want to win this game, don't come and do touch and go. You hit and run, touch and go is not a game plan. You rather stay at home, enjoy your family, then you won't hurt anybody. Don't come to do this business, hit and run. Don't waste your time. No doctors will take up their profession to hit and run. No patients will come to them. No lawyers will go to the court for hit and run. No clients will come to them. No engineers will do the business for hit and run. Why must we as professionals in this industry do business hit and run, guys? That's my question to you. Never, ever, ever touch and go or hit and run. You come here to stay. You come here to spray. I like that word. S-T-A-Y, stay. S-P-R-A-Y, spray. Spray what? Good energy, good tidings. And that is what we need to do, guys. And that is what this industry was started 80 years ago. And today the whole world doesn't want to know your history, doesn't want to know what's going to happen. How can I use this to win in my life? How many of you coming here for the first time who has not done your 1 million in Dynace yet and want to do that 1 million within 1 year from now? If you say you want, then say I do, including myself. I'm just 3 months old in this. I'm also a baby. I may be old in the industry. I am 40 years in the industry, starting from the age of 22. Employee. I was an employee with income tax department. Income tax, I saw how people make money. The rich make money, the poor don't make money, and the rich pay tax, the poor don't pay tax. Then I saw among my own clan, the Tamilians in Malaysia, there was a special clan, was a special department for them. We call them the Chettiars department. I say, wow, even my clan got a department now. That means what did they do to make so much of money? They got an income tax department for them. That was a mind-boggling thing for me at 19 years old going into that academy. We call it Income Tax Academy. 2 years we need to learn, specialize in the academy. Then that opened up my mind, guys. If I work for salary here, and if I stay here until 6 years old, I will be salary based. And then I see not many people paying tax to the government. But I see a lot of businessmen, a lot of people for commission based, all of them making good money and they're paying tax. That opened up my mind. That means I also must do business. But what business can I do? My family, father was a driver. He was a bulldozer driver in the estate. My mother was a menial worker. My entire family, none of them did any business. None of them could speak like me. Then what can I do? Thank God, one day somebody gave me a piece of paper, a black and white piece of paper. And that black and white piece of paper changed my life, guys. You don't know what life you're going to change when you give your piece of paper to somebody or when you give your love to someone and tell them to come and join our opportunity. That evening, that gentleman, when I was going to take my bus after my tax, I was rushing to go into the bus because normally 4:15 the work will over. We won't stay in the office. We want to run off. And I was doing exactly that. And somebody gave me the piece of paper. This is a narrative I'm telling you for young people to know. That piece of paper changed my life. There were 15 benefits written there. It was not colorful catalog, colorful about a product or this, guys. Don't ever do that. You really want to win this game? Take the product, consume the product, take care of your health. And I'm going to tell you how the product will help you to get what you want. All you need to do is take a piece of paper You can even photostat it. You can type it out. Now today's you can type it out on your phone, and then you can print out on yourself, or you can go take it to you take your phone to your printer and ask him to print and ask him to photostat about 100 copies. Every day, just go and give that copies, guys. What should you write? What were the 15 things written on that day that changed my life? Number one was you can be your own boss. But that didn't excite me because I don't know what a boss is. I don't want to work for a boss. I don't want to be a boss. Number two, it was written you can travel the travels. That attracted me. Then it said you can have your own free time. But number 9, I still remember, guys. Sometimes when you are touched by your heart, you will never ever forget. What are moments? They say we don't remember days, we remember moments. You will never forget moments that touch your heart, guys. Just like touching your wife for the first time as a girlfriend, that touch you can never forget. That day, the universe touched me through this opportunity by the number 9. You can meet positive thinking people. We can meet positive. That doesn't mean that we government servants are negative people. No, guys. But what we do every day, we go through what we call as RUT. Upon, please write this for me. RUT. RUT system. Everything is system, guys. If you go to one place, see the same face, do the same thing every day, that is boredom, guys. How many of you agree with me? If you don't love the place, but you go there for the sake of money every day, you cannot say the same thing to your family because you love your family unconditionally. But if I go to somewhere just because I want to get the end of the month salary, is routine use of time. It's called routine use of time. When you routinely do the same thing over and over again, you go to work, you punch the clock, then you get into the bus, you come back from work, you on the TV, watch the TV, go to sleep. As I'm saying itself, I'm being very bored. That boredom will kill people, guys. And I couldn't see myself doing that. So I told the guy, I will come tonight. Just tell me where to come, I will come. And then he gave me the address to come. And I went that night. Just 1 month before that, I went and tried my luck on insurance. Few months I studied about insurance. I went for the exams. And then 1 month I sold 10 policies. 10 policies. Within the 10 policies, I was able to have the confidence that I can do selling. First time in my life, I did some selling. And those days, the commission was for every dollar, I get 60 cents. That means 60% is mine. And paid immediately. I don't even do wait for end of the month. On the spot, I can collect. So first time in my life, at the age of 22, I bought myself a motorcycle, selling my own commission, my own insurance policies, 10 policies, and I collected a commission of about 1,700 ringgit. It's like 1.7 million for me at that time. And bought my first motorcycle by myself. And that I have to pat my back. That gave me to deal with confidence because I was dealing from my heart. But 1 month later, when I want to go for that event that night, why I didn't take a motorbike to income tax, why I didn't go? Because it was a rainy season. We cannot come out of the house. We cannot go anywhere, heavy rain. If you come to Malaysia, you know what I'm saying. But when I took the bus to go for the event that night, I expected a lot of people to be there. Some of you come here, you see got no crowd, then you get dejected. Because, oh, I thought they said because a lot of opportunity people are coming, how come no crowd? When I went there, I was the only one there, a prospect who came. Nobody else turned out. It's like you're calling people for party, at least few people will come. But that night, nobody came. I was the only one. But you know what? The people who presented never lose their enthusiasm. And the husband and wife who presented, they presented as though there were 100 people sitting in the room. And the guy who invited me, I still remember his name. I will never forget his name, written in my goal, in my heart. His name is Patrick Ravi. Saint Patrick. Ravi in Sanskrit means the noon sun, high noon sun, the sun that is in the afternoon, which gives power to the plants. We call it Ravi. So for me, like the sun came through Saint Patrick and then gave me the opportunity. That night, when I was listening to the presentation, just like how you all listen to Amin sharing. Every time Amin shares, I really thank him. He is God sent for us, just like how Upon is God sent for us, because we need good volunteers like this to do it from their heart, because we are not paying them. And Pa Amin, whenever he shares, he gives me the Yabba Dabba Doo feeling. And he looks like the Yabba Dabba Doo character who played the character also. And that energy, bubbly energy, that's what that people gave me. And then they showed me all the everything, the whole works. And after about almost 40 minutes, they asked me a question. So what do you think? What excites you most? I said, none of this excited me, sir. None of those excited me. Then I saw the face changing. They feel like bit dejected. I just want to know how I can speak like you. How I can speak like you. Because that is my dream. I was a school debater. I used to be in school debate for English, for Malay. I didn't go to Tamil school. I didn't study Tamil, which I picked up when I came into this industry. But I was a good Malay debater. I was a good English debater. And I like to speak. If I didn't join on that night for this opportunity, I would have been a lawyer by now. And I was like that. I was doing that work in income tax as a lawyer for income tax, a prosecutor, we call it. But you know something? That night, my life changed, guys. That is why, please, when you invite people, do it from your heart, soul to soul. You ask Mr. Apon, when I moved to do insurance later again as a manager, to become a manager, I always, when I tell them, tonight we are going to have a BOP or SOP or whatever you call it, I'm going to call for rain. Then they'll say, boss, why are you calling for rain? I say, I'm not interested in the 100 who are coming. I'm interested in the one guy who is coming despite the rain, despite the thunder, despite the lightning. That is the guy that we want. That's the guy we call committed guy. So today, my first point that I want to give before I share some audio video for you. Number one, BTR. Apon, can you write this for me? BTR. I always start with CTR, but today I'm telling BTR. Be the right one for you to attract the two right ones. You see, if you're not the right one, how can you ask for the right one from the universe? The universe will say, I want to send you the right one, but you have not now become the right one yet. Let me wait for you to become the right one. I go to the universe and say, I want a good spouse. I want to buy a house. I need a good spouse. Yes, I'm waiting to give you the right one, but you are not showing me signs that you are the right one. That is why some people wait until 60 years old, 70 years old, end up not getting the right one. Guys, the right ones will come when you see the right one in the mirror that you see every day. In the mirror, when I look at the mirror, if I always look for Tom Cruise, if I look in the mirror, if I always look for Denzel Washington, if I look in the mirror, I always look for some other famous actors, Leonardo DiCaprio or Amitabh Bachchan or Kamala Hassan or Rajini Khan, then when will the universe send me? Because I'm looking at another guy and he is growing higher. I am not getting anything. No one wants to look at me. No one wants to come to me. Always remember, guys, write this down upon the me I see, the me I be. How I see myself in the mirror is how my soul is seeing itself through you. The word M-E in English is actually coming from a Sanskrit word M-I, me. The inner you is called M-I. M-I. How am I seeing myself inside is how I will reflect outside. That's why they call it projection. How you project is your light energy, guys. How you see is also your light energy. And that is why in Avatar movie, James Cameron didn't use I love you. He said, I see you. The word see, as from Sita, see means I am the protector. I'm going to protect you. I'm giving you light to you. Ta means in. So I'm telling the universe, I'm coming to you. I'm giving you, I'm always having you in mind. I am now the right guy. Then the universe will definitely come to me and to give me what I want, guys. So with that small talk from me, if you want to attract the right person, be the right person. What does the system want us to do? Many people talk about passive income. How many of you want to have passive income, guys? Can you all say I do? Let me take some rest now. Take I do and say, sir, I want passive income. I do. Just put do, I know you want passive income. How many of you want passive income? Otherwise, let's not waste time. Pokori, I do. Okay. Keep clapping, guys. Upon, I do. What about others? Morgan, I doubt. Vijay Rajuni. Okay, I do. Okay, keep writing. I do. Not I doubt. Okay, I do. You see, I do is action based. I will is future based. I do is action based. I will is future based. Always remember, I do is now based. You want to talk to the universe, say I do. That's why in the church, they ask you, are you taking this woman? Are you taking this thing? You say, I do. You won't say, I will. I do. I will is always future. I will come. You always promise people, I will come for your party. But many of us don't turn up for the party. But when I say I do, I make sure I am there. When I say I'm coming here to talk, I do. It's not I will. Okay? Then there's no such thing, I try. You try standing. You cannot try standing, guys. Either you stand or you sit. I do sit, I do stand. Very important for you to understand this, guys. Very, very important. Okay? Then, whenever you are sending signals to the universe is looking at your action. ACT. Upon, please write this for me. ACT. The word action means align to core truth. Aligning yourself to core truth. There is a core truth inside you. That core truth is you as you are the day you are born to the womb of your mother. That core truth is what we call as network. Many people think network means I throw the net and then catch the fish. That is why people don't join us. Oh, I don't go and catch people. I don't go and run after people. Nobody is asking you to do that. After you take away everything out of you, what is residue, guys? You say, I want residual income. If this thing got residual income, I'll join. The residual income the system is looking from you is, after you take away all your gross, the thing that is net inside you, that is residue. That means you see me everything, or you take all the gross, what I take back home and give to my family. What I give to my family, I come to the bed, I come to the home, I go to the bed, I go to the kitchen, I go to everything. The first thing I throw my shoes all outside. In our culture in the Eastern world, we don't take the shoes inside. Why? 9 to 5, you can wear the shoes. 9 to 5, because you're going to office, you're going there. The moment you're coming back to your home, it's like getting into a temple, getting into a mosque, getting into a church, you leave your slippers outside. When I leave my slippers outside, my shoes outside, I'm leaving my mind outside. 9 to 5, I use my mind to get what I want. Then after 5 to 9, or 5 to 10, or 5 to 12, or 5 to whatever I am asleep, I don't use my mind anymore. I use my heart. Network marketing business is a heart-to-heart business, not a mind-to-mind business. Why are we having problems after we make money? Why are we having problems while we make money? Nothing to do with the heart. It's always to do with the mind. Your mind cannot see what my mind wants to see, then the mind gets problem. The tug-of-war is between minds, guys. That is why those of you who are following football, you can see it's happening to Liverpool. Such a powerful team. Suddenly they are not producing. Suddenly they are not doing. Who is at fault? Because we have mind interference there. So never let the mind come between you and what you want to be. I repeat that. Neither your mind or any minds should come in between. In the ancient culture of China, ancient culture of India, ancient culture of Africa, ancient culture of America, ancient culture of South America, ancient culture of South Pacific, there was no such thing as mind control. They just put aside the mind. When you talk to your parents, you put aside your mind. When you talk to your child, you put aside the mind. Heart to heart, soul to soul. Heart to heart, soul to soul. So this is what network marketing is. When I see it from my heart level, that heart level seeing is what we call dil, D-A-A-L. It comes from a very ancient word called dil. Dil ek mandir. Dil ek mandir. Dil ek mandir means my heart that accepted me as me is my temple. Dil ek mandir. That means when I say dil means I'm doing it from my heart. Ek means one. I've taken one wife and put her in my heart, and this is the lady who's going to be my wife. I ended up marrying the wife, and I'm living with the wife for 34 years because I put her in my heart. And when she's in my heart, she cannot be taken out from my heart. Now all your loved ones are always in your heart, even they have died, guys. So don't worry if they have died, they're physically gone. Don't cry over them. Let go, let God. There is some reason God wants to use them, but you have already kept them in your heart. They are always with us in the heart. I lost some close family friends, family members. I lost before my first person I lose in my family is my father. When I was 14 years old, my father was the closest person in my family to me. I know my father only for a short period because we cannot get close to our father because he was a very strict person. And we people who grew up in the 60s, we cannot get close to father. We don't even hug our father. We don't even say I love to our father. Disciplinarian masters. But whenever I walk with him to go and help him in his workplace, I became his assistant plumber. I became his assistant foreman. After my school work, I became an assistant for him. And that's when I became closer to him. And that's where he will talk to me and then he'll pass me a lot of information. Short period. From the time I was born, he died at 14 years. That means 14 years. Out of the 14 years, maybe 3 years or 5 years, which I know myself, I was connected to him. Some of you have fathers now for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. Guys, value a father a lot. Father doesn't respect you or you don't respect your father, the universe will never come to help you. Always remember that. Father and mother, I love you. Father and mother, I love you. That's what family. And father is your masculine energy working for you. Mother is a feminine energy working for you. Before pandemic, everyone in the world went for status, went for luxury. We call in Tamil Kadi, Madi, lady. Kadi means car. I want my big car. I want a big house. Everybody wanted that. Who doesn't want, guys? Then Madi means house. I want a house. I want a house. So to rhyme it, I said lady. Lady means what? You can have hard work. You can get luck. But you need lady luck to get real success, guys. Lady luck is the one that gives you that. What is lady luck? Lady luck is feminine energy. In your home, if you have father and mother and any ladies in the house, you must value them. You must not, I'm not asking you to pray to them or this thing, revere them. Give value for them. Even if I have a maid in my house, I had an Indonesian maid for 7 years. I told my maid, when I come back home, I want a happy, smiling face in the ladies. No one should cry in my house. If you're feeling sad, tell me. If you're not feeling not happy, tell me. That maid who came and stayed with us from 7 years from Medan, Indonesia, her father was a Pengulu. Pengulu means the village head. She will bring all the problems in my neighborhood, all my bungalow houses around my house. This guy is not treating the maid very well. That guy is not treating the maid very well. All the issues will come to me. And one of the immediate neighbor was ill-treating the maid. She came and told me, sir, the girl is really crying, sir. I don't know what to do. You know what the neighbors were doing? They were giving leftovers food. They were giving her, not treating her with a lot of care. Then I told her I will do one thing. I'll go for a taxi in the cab, 5 a.m. in the morning. And then you ask her to jump over to our house. We put her in the taxi, ask her, I will pay for the taxi, right straight to the Indonesian embassy. That's all I can do. And she did that, and we sent her off to the Indonesian embassy. Maybe all that doing that I did, God gave me all these good things towards the end of our life, guys. As long as you help souls, you don't have to worry about your life. I repeat, as long as you are helping souls, souls can be any form. They can be in human forms. They can be in bird forms. They can be insect forms. They can be in the smallest of the smallest corona, like living in the subtle home. All the souls, if you help them, the universe will take care of you. That is a secret, guys. No other secret. When during the pandemic, I will go out of the house. I like to feed birds. I saw a lot of the birds got no food, no nothing, because earlier days the church was open, the mosque was open, the temples were open, the Gurdwara was open, everything was open. They had a lot of food to eat. During pandemic, none of them were open. So I went and gave food for them. Then I asked my nieces, one is a medical doctor, one is a veterinarian doctor. I asked my medical doctor, y'all are scaring us not to go out, wear mask, everything. How come none of the birds are dying? I don't see any crows dead in that. I don't see any eagles dead there. And then I don't see any animals dying there. All the cows are still happy. How come we humans cannot go there? She said, I'm also thinking, uncle. And I asked my niece, my sister, her sister, immediate sister. I asked my sister, she's a veterinarian. How come animals not dying? Then she told me, God has given something special in them. That's why animals don't die. I said, huh? That means I don't want that kind of God. She said, what do you mean, uncle? You are a very spiritual guy. I say, yeah. If God is not taking care of the highest species well, but taking care of the lower species well, then is ill-treating us what? Then I said, I know the answer. I'll tell you the answer. She said, what? God takes care of everybody the same. We all are treated equally. It's our mind that is setting the difference. Animals no mind. They don't know what's good and bad and ugly. Plants got no mind. They know what's good, bad, or ugly. Only humans got mind. And that is the killer of all killers, guys. Killer, Captain Miller, they say. Your own mind kills you, guys. When you go out there, somebody tells you someone died because of corona, that you keep thinking that, then you expect that, and then you become that. Our own mind is our own killer. So what do I do now, Dr. Maha? When you are having a pain, always remember, when you are having a pain, when you are taking time to serve another person, you forget about your pain. When you're working in the office, you're running busy around, you never remember the pain. Only when you're coming back to home, lying on the bed, suddenly you remember the pain. Why? Your mind is so busy, got no time to go to your body and look at your pain. When you give away your mind to help other people, the universe will come to your body and take care of you. Always remember that. The 50 of you, if you really understand this, you will understand what opportunity you're having in your hand. You're always thinking about how I can make the money, no universe will come to help you. No universe will come to you. No celestial energy will come to help you. The word celestial energy is the highest of our own self. There is a higher self of ourself, there is a lower self of ourself. That's why Whitney Houston said in our song, there must be something higher among the stars or deep within me. Otherwise, life is a waste of time. Pity for her, people like her who gave us such beautiful songs. At the end of the life, she lived and died a miserable death. Michael Jackson, same thing. Elvis Presley, same thing. But today, the #1 income contributor to the music world is Elvis Presley estate, guys. The #2 income contributor to the whole world is Michael Jackson estate. But did they live a happy life? No, they lived a miserable life. Why? Too much focus on body, too much focus on mind. Network marketing industry was the only industry who took us away from all those and gave us a chance to serve the public, serve the people without worrying about ourselves. It's a win-win game plan. And in any game plan that the person who is in front of you must win first. I'm giving my time for you absolutely free because this time doesn't belong to me. It belongs to the breath I was given by the Creator this morning. If he didn't give me the breath, or if he charged me 1 million for this breath, then I can't afford to pay the 1 million. How can I talk to you guys? Everything the universe is given us free. But why are we want to charge people for that? That's why I like to write on Facebook. Every nanosecond I have, I love to write on Facebook. People ask me, Dr. Maha, why not you write a book? Why? Do I want to make money out of the book? The universe is giving me money passively. Why should I waste my time writing a book or thinking when to write a book? When the time will come, I will know how to write a book. But now I'm writing face-to-face Facebook. Why? Facebook is a book you write every day of your look of life, guys. I repeat that. Facebook is a book you write every day of the look of life. Every time you're writing bad things on the Facebook, the universe is saying, this guy wants bad things. Every time you're writing good things, the universe will say, this guy wants good thing. When I write something, I don't put my personality there. I put the universe there. The universe is writing through me, not for me, through me. When I do that, I don't get attached to my action. Always remember that. I don't take credit for my action. I always give the credit to the universe. I don't do it loudly like our Muslim brothers do. I don't do it loudly like my Christian brothers do, but I do it internally and before I start anything. I come to this now, upon giving the mic, I'll say the universe, thank you for the time you have given to me. I'm not going to talk, you are going to talk through me. And when I eat the food, I'm not going to eat, you're going to eat through to me. And for that we say, Annadana Sukhino Bhavantu. Anna Dana Sukhino Bhavantu. Is your wealth, your food, please eat through me. This is your talk, please talk through me. Everything is being done by the universe above that, guys. When you do that, that is what we mean by surrenderance. I surrender my absolute self to yourself. Then I'm doing through that self. And that is when let go, God will happen. Many people tell you, but nobody teaches you how to do that. And I'm teaching you how to do that. Always remember, Dynace doesn't belong to you, doesn't belong to Harry, doesn't belong to the founders, doesn't belong to anybody. It belongs to the universe. Rosenta doesn't belong to them, it belongs to the universe. Universe chose Mr. Harry as the founder because he had the right mind to have the right people. And that is why the universe chose him. And you see, within 1 year, he was able to attract good souls like myself. He was able to attract Coach Adi. He was able to attract all the educators. And that is what the world needs now. The current world doesn't need leaders, guys. The current world doesn't need entrepreneurs. The current world doesn't need politicians. The current world doesn't need all the top level businessmen. All the current world needs you and I to network with each other. And then we tell the guys, okay, we already done this. What can you do for us? And that is why we elect the right person to lead us. Why? Because we are happy with where we are. Earlier time, they think we are not happy. Why not we tell we are happy? How do we tell we are happy? The way we are going to live our life, guys. Dynace Global has come for you to change your life for yourself and for your family. For yourself and for your family. Not for this generation, the many generations going to come. Because when I changed myself at the age of 22, the son who was born to me was able to do a better thing in his life because my DNA changed. My DNA changed, my cells changed, the birth was given a better birth. Then my second child was even better than that because not only when I was struggling to start 1990, 91, my son was born. But my daughter was born in 97. By the time I already achieved the success I want to have. I already achieved the cars, the house, everything, travel all. So her growth was even much better. So you see, guys, we are the ones who are going to decide our future. Nobody is going to do that for you. Nobody is going to do that for you. So all you need to do is, how am I seeing my life in the given moment of now? So my connotation of life is YNWA. You never walk alone is Liverpool. Here I'm telling you, your nowness, wellness, everness. YNWA upon. Can you write this for me? The purpose I took Dynace Global is not so much of making the money. I made my money during the pandemic. I already got what I wanted, to have a good time with my family. So I have FDO, family day out. I have WDO, wife day out. I have CDO, couple day out. I have IDO, my day out. Then I just go out and meet people. Because when I get up in the morning, I don't have to worry about money. I must thank the pandemic. I must thank the universe. I must thank all the situation. I must thank the platform that gave me the opportunity. I always thank. But why did Dynace come to me? Now I already enjoyed. Why I must go down and have more people. I shouldn't come and just enjoy the life. That is greed, guys. I shouldn't come here to make more money. That's greed, guys. I'm going down to breed more people so that my bread will work for them. Okay? So I love my family. Yes. Let's do for the family. That's why whenever I talk to people, how to now, before I start I'm going to share with you 1 or 2 pictures now, very important. And I'm just selecting the right people to see. But how to close before you start. When I come in, I choose the right people to work with me because I know I'm the right one. Nobody has to tell me. But how to attract the right ones? I'm very, very choosy, the people I work with. If you think I'm not choosy, yes, I am choosy. Because this is the time given by the Creator. This morning to me, through the breath is given. And every day we are given 23,040 breaths. 23,040 breaths for the 24 hours. And 24 hours were set by human beings. Everything was going very well for so many years until the Romans came. There are only 10 months, guys. There was no such thing as 12 months. 1, 0. Binary is 1, 0. Everything was 10. We only had 10 months. September is 7. It comes from the Latin word 7. Sept means 7. So September is supposed to be the 7th month. October was supposed to be the 8th month. November was supposed to be the 9th month. December was supposed to be the 10th month. 1, 0. 1 is the universal energy, 0 is you. So they gave us 10 months beautifully. But what did the Romans do? They added on 2 months. July for Julius Caesar and October for Octavius Caesar. These two guys changed our whole life. Everything is gone haywire. Until the computer came to bring back 1, 0 again. Everything works in 1, 0. Always remember that. There are only 1 to 10. 0 is a number created by the ancient guys from India. And 0 is a number also. 0 is what you and I are. Breath is 1. 2 is when I and the breath become 1. 2. 3 is when I and the breath become as the 3 body, mind, and soul energy. 3. Then when I take the 3 to connect with another person, I become 4. You see, I need to have steadiness in my life. I need another person after I know my 3. 4. Now, the 4 to communicate, I need 5. That's why I'm given 5 senses. The sense of breath. In Malaysia, we call rice as nasi. Nasi, in ancient times, in India, the Sanskrit word is nose. When I smell, this morning my smell says, I need to eat this food. That means my cells want that particular mineral or vitamins in that food. Every morning you get up, you are a different scent, guys. So the child is born with the scent first, some power of scent. The child can smell the mother. The child cannot see the mother. Sense of smell is a power. You must smell your success. If you cannot smell the success, you won't achieve the success. How to smell the success? You must visualize the success. You must touch the leather of the car you want. You must touch everything. You must feel it. So sense of nose is very important. That is number 1. Number 2, sense of seeing. What I smell, I see. Sense of seeing. Then sense of hearing. This hearing is hear there and let go there. That is hearing. I need to use my both ears to listen. Okay? The listening happens in the heart. So this one goes in here, go on here. It goes like a triangle. Goes in and goes into my heart. Hearing happens here, listening happens in the heart. So I'm given 2 to hear and 1 heart to listen. So 5 senses is taste, then sight, then smell, sight, hearing, then taste. Okay, I taste the food, then touch. Okay, all these 5 senses were given to me. And this 5 is very important, guys. Once my 5 senses are used for what I want in life, you can use the 5 senses. Now today, what's the dangers that's going to happen? I got up this morning, I was talking to my AI, artificial intelligence expert, Mr. Edwin. I had a breakfast meeting with him because we are planning few things that we want to do for Dynace together. Then I told him, what I'm so scared now is the Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha is the people who are born in 2010. They are 14 years old now. 5 years from now, they're going to be 19 years old. They are the one going to be global players. So the next 5-year project that I'm going to do, I told him, is meant for them. And they are going to watch the parents doing. They're going to watch the people around them doing. And whatever they are going to watch is monkey see, monkey do. And pandemic time, all these people were confused what's happening around the world. Mother said study, mother is suffering after studying. Father said do business, father is suffering after doing business. The confusion happened during pandemic. The new breed of people who came after this now, 2010 people, they are now growing up. They're 14 years old now. Very fast, they're going to be 19 years old guys. And some of them in your home now. If you are crying over your life now, they are also going to cry over their life forever. Now, the only way I'm going to do is work from home, learn from home, succeed from home. And when they watch me doing right from the home, they say, hey, life is very easy. I don't have to run around now. I stay in one place, I do. And this is what we call Project 5 Years. My Project 5 Years now starts today. And that Project 5 Years now that starts today is for the Gen Alpha that's going to come out. Catch them young and help them. That's what I'm doing. And because I'm doing that, that is my deep reasoning to do Dynace, guys. Otherwise, I got no reason to do Dynace. And I got a deep reasoning to contribute to the world. What is your reason to contribute to the world? If you have the reason, then what happens? You don't have to work very hard. You don't have the reason, hard work will come from a physical self. Okay? So let us take time to make time. Mr. Apon, how long have I spoken?
I didn't see the
Are you there,
time. I
Apon?
didn't see the time.
When you speak from the heart, you go beyond time, guys.
Yes, exactly.
How long?
I didn't put the time. Was just keep on.
Is anybody recording my time? How long I'm speaking? I'm going to give you two pictures now. Then after that, I'm going to end the session. And this is only for soul to listen. Okay. Let me share that.
Please.
I shall pass this life but once. Any good that I can do, let me do now. For I shall never pass this life again. Next moment, your breath can go. Okay. So I'm given this time. Let me share that with you. Those of you who want to sit and listen, please listen. Okay. I started just now. Maybe about an hour, I'm sharing with you all. And let me just share with you this, guys. Very important. Your take home. Okay. You see, this word Sisu. I was watching a Finland movie. Apon, can you see this?
Yes, very clear.
Very clear. The word Sisu, they say in a Finnish word, Sisu means determination, strength, bravery, never quit, perseverance against all odds, tenacity, guts, is a Finnish word from Finland. And I watched a movie called Sisu. They say a word which doesn't have meaning, but it's given to a person who fight for what you want. Like Coach Adi always say, but what fight till you get it. Okay. Sisu in Sanskrit means, Si means silent. Anything Si means silent. They say Siva and all that is silent, guys. Yin and yang. There's a silent one. There's a vibrant one. Yin and yang. The silent one, Si. The vibrant one is active, yang. Si means silent. Su means complete. Sisu means, as a child, you and I were complete one. That's why in India they call it Sisu. The child of the calf is called Sisu. A baby is called Sisu. You are a Sisu, lah. Why you want to disturb? And then we give them milk. In Malay, we call it susu. Okay? We give complete milk to them. So the milk that we give must be complete from the cow, not the milk that is made and this and all. It must be a natural product. So Sisu means complete. When you are born, you're complete. You're not doing Dynace to become complete. You're complete. That's why you're doing Dynace. Reverse your mindset, guys. I'm already a winner when I was in my mother's womb. And that winner is called NET, net. And that net is what you're working from. If you understand this, you have understood network marketing. Okay? That is the residual income that you're going to create from that. And you're going to teach other people to do that. Okay? Now, people will terminate you, will stop you from working with them if you fail. In network marketing, you can fail many times. It will still invite you. It will come you. You will say, you won't say don't want because you're a child. Okay? This is a child's business. Now, what does the child have when the child was born? This, I'm not teaching you religion here. Please don't get me wrong. This is pure science. And this is a subtle energy of your cells when your cells start moving in balance. That is why we ask you to take Rosenta for your nowness, wellness, awareness. Don't sell Rosenta to sick people. That's not your job. You're not a doctor. But if you have a doctor, convince him to join with you. Then through the doctor, you help the sick people. But if any sick people come, yesterday somebody wrote in India, what do you call it, in US thing, and saying that I have a guy who's got stroke, and then we already given 4 packets, is still the same. What now? Any doctor in the class, guys? Rosentas is not a miracle product, miracle that I put a Panadol, I stop my headache. No, guys. That is not the job of the Rosenta. Rosenta is a natural product from Mother Nature, and anything Mother Nature takes time to heal. And you must know which stage they're coming to you also, very important. And I'm in handling stem cells since 2013, not today, not yesterday. From 2013, I'm in doing stem cell. That time it was only double stem cell. And then later on, it became double stem cell and antioxidant. Okay, that one, we became that. And then we are told to take for 30 days. And that is what we did earlier. Now, it is coming with one of the super duper NMN. And it is not a cell that is coming from a normal stem. It's coming from the placenta. If you really understand this, you understand the power of placenta, guys. It's coming from a placenta of a plant. There are only two places where we can pick up the cells, either human placenta, animal placenta, or plant placenta. Bulgarian rose is giving us through its placenta itself. That means the embryonic cells are coming from that source itself. That's how powerful placenta is. Number two, there is NMN in that. What is NMN? Created by our own body to keep you young. And now we have already put that to boost the thing. As you get older, like me, I'm 62, I will go into not metabolic, but catabolic. What is catabolic? Your cells will become reverse. It won't move fast. It will become very lethargic. And if I'm not taking these products, I won't be able to talk like this at 62. Metabolic or catabolic. Many 62-year-old people fall sick and all that so easily. I don't know what sickness is. I don't want to go there, and I want to die natural death. Even by sleep is okay with me. So what happens is, only I can take care of my body. Morning, I put Rosenta under my tongue, this whole thing under me. Don't worry about the names. Don't worry about that. There is a subtlest energy inside you. And that energy will go in one level, guys. And that subtlest energy, the lowest energy, is called survival energy. Many, 97% of the people in the world are stuck here because they are blocked by fear. What will my neighbor say? What will this guy say? What will that guy say? They got no confidence in themselves. That is why I thank Charles Shima. I thank Harry for coming out with deal with confidence. If you don't have confidence, don't come into the business, guys. If you don't have confidence, don't become an entrepreneur, because you'll be killing yourself, your family, everybody. And dealing with confidence is you're overcoming the fear of your base level itself, the survival level. 97% of the people in the world are not leaders because they're learning to survive. If I had continued working in income tax, I would have retired being like this. Thank God, 22, God picked me up and put me into the right place. Now, next level is pleasure. We have come to this stage of our life having this human body only for pleasure, guys. Many of us are very guilty when we drive a good car. Many of us are very guilty when we live in a good house. Many of us are very guilty that when we are driving, we are having a good thing in life. We are worried what people will say. We feel guilty. I don't feel guilty. Why should I feel guilty? Even people make me feel guilty. That's your problem, not mine. Even the founders of company do not understand the value of the assets of the people that came when they start the company, and then make others to belittle us and make us down. The guilt is not mine. The guilt is the founders. Why should I be guilty enjoying something after helping so many people around the world? You can get anything in life you want if you help enough other people what want. Always remember that. So take away that guilt. If you have a pleasure, enjoy it, guys. Next is willpower. Your willpower comes from here, blocked by pain. Many of us say pain, hunger, and desire. You have a pain, but every time you talk about pain, more pain will come to you. That's why a doctor in a mental hospital look like a mental person. A doctor in the hospitals, the pain they see every day, they also very painful. My father always wanted to become a doctor. I cannot see blood. I thank my niece who became a doctor, help my father's dream to be fulfilled. All Indians want their children to become doctor, guys. I don't want that. Pain is, more you see pain, the more pain you will attract. Always remember that. Always do not spend time seeing a lot of pain in WhatsApp. Do not see a lot of pain in newspaper, news everywhere. Today, WhatsApp is no censor board. And I tell you, the more pain you see, the more you will attract pain, and your willpower will become lower. Many of us don't have willpower to do something. We start something, we do for a while, we jump there, jump here. Too much of pain we are entertaining. Gossiping a lot of pain. Don't stop doing that, guys. Don't watch Netflix and seeing pain after pain every day of somebody's who's making money out of you. Okay? Love. Blocked by shame. We are ashamed that we are doing this business. What are you doing? Oh, I'm trying to do this to help people. What are you doing, sir? Tell me, what are you doing? You are not bold enough to say, I am a Dynace, powerful player, and I'm going to change the world. When you say that, the universe will overcome the shame for you. You want fame, but you are ashamed to achieve success. Stop that, guys. Love will never come to you if you have shame. The other one is, you want truth, but you create a lot of lies. You can have that name, but never lie to people, guys. Never ever lie to anyone at any time. Lies will actually make you lie down low in life, no matter how much money you make. Truth is the one that takes you above. And I like what I was sharing with the young men today. I said, truth is very personal. Define your truth and refine yourself according to the truth. If I find the truth in Dynace, and then I find the truth, that's why I like people to come with me, play around the game first. Don't come simply and say, I am ready to do this. No, I give you honeymoon time. So I joined in 9th of November. I came and I gave a talk to Dynace. 9th December, I joined. From 9th December, I didn't push anybody to come and with me seriously. We played as a honeymoon time, played the game, enjoyed the game. Now I'm coming serious into it. When I'm serious, I don't worry who's listening, who's talking, because the universe is listening to me. It will send me the right people, the right time for the right things. So truth will only come when you don't create lies. Not even a white lie. Is this network marketing? You say, yes, it's network marketing, but today we call it online global networking. Is it MLM? Yes, it's going on multi-level, but it's not the MLM that you're thinking. No, sir, it's not MLM. It's the, don't ever do that. No white lies. Okay, just tell the truth. And then tell them, during pandemic, this is the system that enriched a lot of people's life. Malaysia, 35 million population. We were number 9 before the pandemic. Today, we are number 6 in the world. A small country, we are number 6. Why? Because we have so many people around the world, not only our company, not only the platform that we joined before, but so many companies in Malaysia doing extremely well, going online to help people globally. And that's why Malaysia is moved to number 6. And we are very proud of that, because helping people. So no lies. And then always tell the truth. Understanding, blocked by illusion. You yourself are not sure what you're going to do here. You want this, you want that, but you don't know what you really want. Until you know what you want, no universe will send you whoever it wants. And then cosmic energy. Cosmic energy is stopped by ego, guys. Ego means aging God out, aging grace out. I am the one who did it, I did that. This is the killer of all killers, guys. I became the number 1 or fastest person in that age of 61, the previous platform, but I didn't do it. The universe did through me to attract the people. So when I say that, the universe always send me more and more. So this is what you need to do, guys. And you look at Harry and me. This is my first selfie with him taken in 2017. Look at me and look at him. Harry will say, Dr. Maha, you're showing the face. I don't like that face. I said, of course, I also don't like this face. That's how we started. But that's how we were in 2017. And today I put back the same face. I remember what he told us in 2017. First time I became close to him in Genting Highlands. He said one word. Here we come, the world we come. Today is running the world through Dynace Global, guys. Whatever you say, the universe picks up. And this is Tongkat Waran, is a Malaysian poet. I did Malay literature, so I like a lot of Malay words. This is what Sisu means, silent, complete soul of a child within you. When there is a child within you until today, longing for your mother's lap, who doesn't want that child, guys? And he said here, Warna putih hatinya putih Nabi. That means the child is as pure as a prophet. And this is Tongkat Waran, his poet name. His name is Osman Awang. He wrote a lot of poems, a lot of poets, all about going within yourself and feeling yourself. And today, I'm interested in helping these children who are being born now. You see, these are the children that we need to help, guys. There are a lot of mothers going to give birth now, already given birth. Pandemic, the world hit 8 billion. 167 million children will live extreme poverty. 69 million children underage will die between 2016 to 2030. 60 million children of primary school will go out of school. When? By 2030, if we keep on having this inequality of income. Today, God is giving us through Dynace Global a chance for us to bring in equality, guys. That's why we say this system is all about liberty, equality, fraternity. And I don't take my work lightly. This is the hero of Malaysia who died in 1973, but he still lives in every heart of Malaysia, doesn't matter whether they're Malay, Indian, or Chinese. And he died as a pauper. He contributed a lot to the Malay movies, Malay song, Malay music, one man who did all. But nobody valued him when he was alive. One soul who composed songs, until today the songs are played. One soul who created movies. He was like Shakespeare. He made comedies, he made serious movies, and he can act, and can cry, can do so many things. And I was watching Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, his version. And I was watching that about 2 years back in a place in Bangsa, we call it. It's a Beverly Hills of Malaysia. And then with me was another Indian girl and with a white friend, a lady from France. And then she told a friend, if you want to watch the best version of Alibaba, please watch this one. Because he will come riding like a horse, and as it come nearer, you see a bicycle chopper. Such a creative guy, guys. And he, one man, did everything. Today, if you come to KLCC, there's a road under his name, Jalan Piramli. And they gave him a title of Tan Sri, or the Malaysia likes to give titles to people. They didn't give him when he was alive. After he died and gone, they gave him the title. We don't need title, guys. We don't need all this nonsense. What we want is to enrich souls. My children don't even watch black and white Tamil movies. But when his movie plays, even today, everybody will go to TV. This is what we call as art, guys. The art is given to you, whether speaking art, whether organizing art. It's not for you to clamor your own success. It's for you to contribute to the world. So I wrote this in Malay yesterday. Seni sentiasa nilai kerja itu kurniaan Tuhan. That means value the art that you have in your hand is a gift of God for everyone in the world, for all humans, not just for Malaysians, not just for Indians, but every humans. Every humans are my brothers. And that is what I wrote yesterday. And I come from a place called Pahang. That's where Genting Highlands is. And I love this guy. So you see, I'm beyond race and religion when it comes to what I do. Before I end, this is your take home, I'm telling you. I really broke this the way it's supposed to be, the way Stephen Covey had in mind when he wrote the book, 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. I want everyone sitting in this room. I don't know how many of you are now sitting in this room, doesn't really matter for me. Even one soul sits it, you must go out of this room thinking you are the chosen one and you're going to be the Dynace icon. Real, no illusion, real. And I'm going to give you the affirmation that you are supposed to do every day. Private victory, that means win before you go into the field. It's not you win while you're playing the game. They've spent so much of money by players, whether it's for NFL, in US soccer, American soccer, whether EPL, they spend so much of money for them. Why? They know they are stars. Then we watch them, we clap for them, we bet for them, we do all kinds of nonsense. Why? Because they are stars playing inside there. Why not you be a star for your own life, guys? You're not being a star at the end of the game. You're being star when you're beginning the game. That's why he said proactive, be proactive. Never be negative, never be positive. Always sit in neutron energy. You got proton, neutron, electron. Proton is full of tonnage of energy. That's why it's called proton. Proton, tonnage of knowledge inside you, knowledge of energy which is not used yet. That is why the base level I showed you, they call it Mula Dara. That means wherever I am, I'm still a virgin there. I could say that I already achieved so much, did so many things at 62. I'm still a virgin when it comes to higher light energy. So always be in the neutral energy. Don't be in the positive, don't be in the negative. Be in the possibility energy. And then when you can handle the positive and negative, which is going to happen a lot now. So be proactive, number one. This is the first victory you must have. I've come here, I'm going to finish this game. I'm going to play until the last whistle is blown. 90 minutes they play in the field. I'm going to play for 5 years here. After 5 years, if I cannot win the game, then I'm going to go out. And that is what your first project, first 100 millionaire. This company is going to definitely create 100 millionaires. Why not you do that? Next is number 2, begin with the end in mind. What I want to do at the end of 5 years. I'm so happy and excited that I am a Dynace icon earning 1 million USD by 31st December 2029. Begin with the end in mind. That's what I did in 2017 when You saw me taking picture with Mr. Harry there. And 2020, I achieved that. I was number one in Malaysia. Number one was the person we created, and then he became number one. Number two was me until April 2023. Suddenly I disappeared. I don't know where I went. I'm not even anywhere in the top 10. So that's their problem, not mine. But from nowhere, the universe pushed me to top 3 for 3 years. Number one, number two, number one, number two. And that was what I had in mind when I started in 2017. Begin with N in mind. I am so happy and excited that I'm a Dynace icon by 31st December 2029. That is number 2. Number 3, put first thing first. If you already decided this, you already told the universe, then give priority to your business, guys. Many people want to become successful, but they're giving priority to everything else around them, but not for themselves. When slight sick, they say, I'm sick, I cannot come for meeting today. My mother-in-law is in town. My father-in-law is in town. My grandfather is in town. My dog is sick. Everything you'll give. In Malay, we say alasan. Alasan, you akan dapat banyak pulasan. Pulasan is a kind of fruit. A very cheap fruit. But if you want durian runtuh, durian means if you come to Malaysia, king of fruit. Then we call it, when wealth comes and drops in your hand, we call it durian runtuh. If you want that kind of this thing, put first thing first. You want lady luck, put first thing first. Give priority to the business, guys. I could easily come and say, I don't want to come today, even if I'm whatever I am. But once I give my commitment, I'm always there. Tomorrow I say I'm meeting Mr. Harry at 2 o'clock. I'll be there before he comes because I gave him the commitment. My word is my bond. Commitment is very important. You say you do, you don't do, then you're not committed. The universe will watch all that, guys. So you say you do, you do. And that is how you become from depending of other people, you become independent. Your first private victory is gain your independence. Independence. I'm not depending on this guy. I'm not depending on that guy. Whoever sponsored me, I thank you. I thank you very much. Okay. Until today, I don't know who sponsored me in Dynace also. Doesn't really matter for me. If I'm sponsored direct by a company, I'm so happy. Then what happens? I don't see above. But once I'm sponsored, I only focus on down. I want to go down. You see the arrow is pointing down. How many independent people I can make them independent? That is my priority. Then I talk to people with that in mind. I just worked out so many, one person who I never had in mind. I sent out to another person. His name is Yogesh. Then this guy also, he put his name as Yogesh 117. But his name is Logesh. But this guy was not in my mind at all because the name was different. Then I missed him for a long time. Then suddenly I sent everybody all that. Then this guy said, sir, I'm working in JB now. I'm no more in KL. I say, huh? Who's this? Then he gave me his name. Then I realized this is a person. Today he's even sitting in this room now. He's a Nepalese friend and all that. Sometimes you put the effort there, someone will walk in for you guys. Do your part. Do your part with sincerity. If you're not sincere with Dynace, get lost from here. I repeat that. Because why? You'll be lost forever. If you're not sincere doing what you want to do, just get LOST. That means what? You lost to your own spiritual truth. Be lost to your own spiritual truth. But don't get lost here. Then you will go out and tell this is no good, that is no good. Then we will have difficult time to bring in more people. You come here, you see, you don't like, tell the truth. And that is what I always like from people. In Malaysian, in Eastern problem, what's the biggest problem, you know? We don't know how to say no. The Western world, you say, they will straight away say, no, I'm not interested in all this nonsense. Be truthful like that. That's what candor wins confidence. Truth generates trust. Candor means what's in my heart, I tell you. I don't care what you think. That's called candor. Candor wins confidence. Truth generates trust. If you're not happy, say you're not happy. You don't want to do, say you don't want to do. Malaysians mostly will say maybe. And that is the biggest problem you're having, guys. Indecision is the mother of all failures. Decision making is the father of all failure, all success. Okay? So do this. This is where you begin your decision making. Be independent networker. The world now doesn't want leaders, guys. Leaders come, leaders go, then they go and jump here, jump there, and everybody follows them. Everybody's lost. We don't want Pied Piper leaders, guys, who come with the music and then bring the whole children to the river. We don't want that. He came to that to get rid of the rats. He made the children rats, and then he took them to the river. That's piper leader. We don't want piper leaders. Come and blow the music and take them somewhere else. We want leaders who take the children to the right place. And that is what we say networker. A pure networker is what the world needs now. Okay? Now, inner shine management. Muslims, they say inshallah. Inner shine. Insha means inner shine. There is an inner shine manager inside you. There is an inner shine leader inside you. That is the leader the network marketing wants, guys. Not the guy that you say a leader, not the guy you call as a boss. The guy inside you is your boss, is your leader. Inner shine is the manager for you. That is what we went by private victory. Before you want public victory, win the guy inside you first. Then he will attract, when you're sleeping, he will go out and send the channels. Then tomorrow morning, someone will call you. Hey, are you doing this? I thought you're doing this. I want to join you. Okay, that's where you become another power. Today in Malaysia, we have Nathan, who never made millions for many years in other companies, even with traditional companies, who made his million before this platform. And then when he said, Dr. Maha, if you have not made decision to go to Dynace, I would have called Coach Adi and joined him. And I said, if you are joining him, also I wouldn't worry, because if I cannot do for you something, why should I stop you doing something else? I will never do that. That is why I don't stop leaders who I created, who want to go anywhere. That's their problem. I never create followers, guys. I'm trained by my mentor. I'm trained by my guru of network marketing, who is in the same company for the last 40 years. And he taught me one thing: create leaders who become independent and let them go where they want to go. They want to come with you, say thank you and bring them along. I always create new breed of leaders, guys. And he staying on with me, and then other people are coming new to us. And the guy I created in Sri Lanka, never done network marketing before. Today he's leading Dynace, not under me, for Dynace, because he jumped into Dynace earlier. Doesn't really matter for me. This girl, Sarinya, is there, and then her sister, they joined first, and I groomed them. They were with the other team. I groomed them up, and then she was the first one to go in there. And then Harry didn't even tell I'm coming to speak. Harry sent a message there. Then she sent me a message, Dr. Maha, you joined Dynace. I said, no, I came here as a guest speaker. I've not made a decision yet. Then Monday, I opened up my account. My account was frozen, all gone. Then I said, okay, I'm now in Dynace. Okay. So you see, I came as a speaker. Then Monday, my account was no more there. I don't mind. It's all universe work. So today, I create people who want to go wherever they want to go. I let them go. But I know Dynace is here to stay. And today, we are not bringing you Rosenta, the product. We are bringing you Dynace Academy. Unity first. Unify your body, mind, and soul. Otherwise, you will be lost forever. Ethics comes naturally to you because it's a professional business. Be a professional doctor, be a professional lawyer, be a professional engineer. If you're on the operation theater, you're doing a deal with confidence with him, then the patient will run away no matter how much the pain is. Deal with confidence before he comes in. And then ethics will come naturally. And today is a world of innovation, guys. We don't need people to come and teach us anything anymore. Every one of you are very smart. Every one of you are innovative. So I come here not to teach you. I come here to enrich your innovativeness. So guys, thank you so much for your time. And thank you for me, the universe, for giving me this extra energy today to give you this extra power so that we want serious people now. There are 40 of you now. I'm happy. This is the residual leaders who are, after so many leaders have come the last couple of months, we got 40 leaders sitting down here. I'm so happy for Dynace, guys. 40 of you residual leaders are going to create the new breed of leaders for us. When residual leaders stay back with us, more leaders will come from us. That is why during pandemic, I purposely spoke for 1 hour, 2 hours, because I wanted residual leaders. I don't want the hoo-ha leaders. We want residual leaders. Okay? So I like what you're writing. Keep writing, guys, whatever you feel like writing. Don't worry about anybody, because this is your game plan. And any one of you who wants my support in any form, this is our family. I am ready to help. And I'm going to do extra coaching some. And I'm waiting now to do a Tamil coaching, because Tamilians, you have additional energy you need to really look into. And I'm going to talk about 7 chakras in Tamil very soon. And that, what I talk in 7 chakras, how to really work with the chakras like your brother and sisters. I will do it in English soon. But this has nothing to do with religion. Today, whole world is talking about that. Today, young people in US are writing about 7 chakras, guys. Okay? So thank you so much for your time. Upon, you can wrap it up. Okay?
Wow.
Let me tell you something before I end. I must tell you this. I shall pass this life, this moment of now. I don't have any other time. My breath can go the next moment. Any good that I can do, let me do it now, now, now. YNWA, your nowness, wellness, awareness, now. Rosenta, the moment you put in the morning, you will give you the nowness, wellness, awareness, now. Before I came to speak, I took another Rosenta, I put it under my tongue. Why? I used a lot of energy today. I walked just now with my wife for almost 4 kilometers. I went out for good food with my children. So I need to have extra energy, guys, to talk to you all. So take any amount of Rosetta you want, because that's yours and yours and yours. And then never, ever, ever sell the product. Sell the idea, sell the system. Use the product, fill the product, share the system. Let the member join you as a member. Second month, let them buy from the system. Somebody was telling to me, Dr. Maha, does this system have residual income or not? I said, yes. How the residual income work? Because if a binary system don't have residual income, you'll die off. Company cannot stand. I said, we got residual income. First month, they buy from me. Second month, they don't even call me. They buy directly from company. Until from 2013 until today, I have not sold one product to people because of their sickness or anything. But people have called me. I'll give you 3 incidents before I leave, guys. The power of what we are having in the hand. One, I went and gave a talk in 2013, the north part of the country. And that person was an insurance manager. I was an insurance manager, so we can speak the same lingo. He sat down and listened to my talk. 2 weeks later, he called me. Dr. Maha, you came and spoke about this stem cell thing. I said, yes. My mother is in coma. Doctors given up hope. I said, where's she now? She's in the hospital. I know the product you're talking about can help my mother. That was Thursday, guys. I said, okay, I don't mind going. I'll ask them to give you the money, Dr. Maha. And please, can you help me? I said, for your mother's sake, I'll go. I went to the house. They were already in the hospital. This is a cancer specialist hospital in Malaysia. I went to I called the sister. She said, I'm in the hospital, doctor. I said, okay, I will come. I went there. The mother was in coma. I told them, they all are Christians. I told them, do your prayers. Let me place this under the tongue. And I did my prayer, Psalm 23, Psalm 94, whatever prayers I know, I prayed. And I prayed according to my faith also. And I prayed for them according to their faith also. Then I put under the tongue for them. Then I came off from that. They called me in the evening. My mother got up, sir, and she's now talking to us. And then Saturday, mother was discharged from the hospital. Then I wondered, how come that happened? Because the mind was in coma, guys. The mind was not interfering between the cells to work because mind was sleeping. That's why instantaneously it worked for them, for the mother. That was one powerful incident I had. Next one is a lady in London during pandemic. Until today, I've not seen her. When I met her in Zoom, some of you know her. And she was a big size lady. And she was having this, what we call a childbirth juvenile, a juvenile diabetic. And it was by birth she had that. And she ended up being very huge. They had to use a winch to carry her from the house to the hospital. Some of you know her name. Upon you must know her name, Lucy or something, okay? Now, this lady took the product without the doctor's knowledge. She never told the doctors. She's from Ghana. The brother bought the product, sent to her in Ghana. And then she was in London. She took the product, she took the thing. She was a single mother, had a child from previous birth. Now what happened? After taking the product for long, she became slimmer and slimmer. And I had one night I used to call testimony night. And only product testimonies from all over the world. One day I will have income testimonies. We are going to do all that here, guys. Now, she came and gave her a powerful testimony, how it helped her and she became slimmer. Now, in 2022, beginning of 2023, I was giving a training for the platform, for the people there. And then I was talking about her, Lucy. My WhatsApp rang. The message came in the WhatsApp. Then after the talk, I went to my WhatsApp message. Dr. Maha, I'm Lucy here. I'm so happy to tell you, I am remarried. This is my second child. I'm so happy, guys. You see, maybe the universe sent us there just for her to get her child. We don't know, guys. And then another thing happened in India, where a guy collapsed in India on the road while riding a motorbike. He was an MBA guy for many years. He was doing our business with us, and then he collapsed. They rushed him to the nearest hospital. It happens to be an Apollo hospital, which is a very expensive hospital. And they wanted to charge him 25,000 ringgit Malaysia, which is equivalent to about 10,000 something USD or more. What happened? He couldn't afford it. And then they sent him home for him to take turn in the government hospital. And the family is a very Pentecost kind of Christian. They don't believe in all this. They waited for the uncle to come from another state to do them Ayurvedic treatment, natural way, like what India does. The uncle had a heart attack in the train and he died, couldn't reach the house. But what happened? Secretly, he took the product, and then he put it. 6 months he lied down on bed. He made about 25,000 USD, and he came to see us in Dubai. He like as though he was like, nothing happened to him. And that's the kind of testimonies we have for this product, guys. Rosenta is beyond that, I'm telling you, because Rosenta is coming from the womb of the plant. It's coming from the placenta of the plant. And then it's coming with NMN, and it's created by our own pharmacist. Simon Ui is a qualified pharmacist. The wife is a qualified pharmacist. They travel down to US to get the latest technology. So I was talking to one guy this morning from Gambia, my leader. Say, sir, many people cannot come out from the other thing. They're asking for that. I say, you have to now show them. Take Rosenta every day. And you tell them that it's much more better, simply because you are feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm getting much younger. People who see me now, you look much more younger. Yes, I am. 3-4 months I've been taking it. Then I tell, once you start taking it, then they will know that this is a very powerful product. Because 2017 and now it's over 7 years. Within 7 years, technology has changed, guys. iPhone is now, don't know from what version to gone to 16, 17 version now. When the world is changing with technology, why shouldn't we change what we are taking, guys? NMN is very powerful. Rosenta is powerful. The other one is urbanism. Urbanism that Dynace has combined with these two is one of the most powerful combination to take care of anything inside the body. Because inside our body is called visceral fat that slows down the whole organs playing their role. There are 12 organs, 7 organs internal affair, 5 organs external affair. These guys work to take care of ourselves internally. They communicate with each other from the brain to toes through this energy called why people get stroke. Yesterday I was talking, somebody gets stroke because there's no communication. Now, if that communication keeps on going, the organs will work very well. Then the subtle energies, the 7 chakras will work very well. And then you will become very vibrant energy. Now, when you take Rosenta, Rosenta gives you the balance. You will have glowing balance, global balance, glowing balance. Number 2, Rosenta will keep you younger. Number 3, Rosenta will make you a power of law of attraction to get what you want in life. Now, NMN in urbanism itself is a candy. One you take in the morning. You are going back to the ancient way of sun and moon. If you cannot take all this, if you see the sun every morning in 10 minutes, the sun will take care of you. Sun provides us 5 kinds of natural protein. When you see the sun for 10 minutes, you absorb that directly to you. Only morning sun or evening sun can give you that for humans. Don't go to the sun in the afternoon. The afternoon sun belongs to the plants and the other animals. The plants absorb during photosynthesis these 5 proteins. So if you cannot get direct from the sun, you wait for the agent, the plants to give you. The plants will give you in their own slow way, natural way. Now, nanotechnology speeds up the thing. That's why when you put it under the tongue, myelin effect takes to the brain. The endocrine system in the brain will work very well. And all the cells which need that will call for it. Mother, please come to us. And that is how Rosenta works for you. And then the sun in the morning, from the suns that you take in the candy, put under the, not under the tongue, top of the tongue, just suckle it and it will help you to remove all the toxic in the body first thing in the morning. The night before you sleep or in the evening before you go to bed, you also do the moons. The moon power will remove all your toxic while you're sleeping, guys. When you get up in the morning, you can see going to the bowel movement so good. And I tell you, I saw the difference in me. And as long as your organs are working very actively inside, you don't worry about sickness. Your breath will work like this, and then the organs will move as they are supposed to. And combination of Rosenta and urbanism is powerful. Those of you who already got diabetic or worried about diabetic, then please take the coffee, the brew coffee that we have. It has got combination. One of the things that worked very well in Malaysia from a small company long time ago, not even network marketing company, and that is we have that. Okay, and that is power is in the coffee, and then we have the monk fruit in the coffee. Okay, so one day I will talk about all these products for you during our product day, guys. All right, with the doctors. So come along, enjoy the game. Today we are beginning serious game plan, and I'm with you, and you are with me. We are here for together. I am not for you, you are not for me, but we are for each other. Remember that. I am not for you, you are not for me, but we are for each other. Only when you work together with me from your end, only I work together with you from my end, we can work together. Together we are. All right, all the best. Upon, please close.
Wow. Thank you, Dr. Maha, for such an awesome sharing today. Wow. I'm so happy, excited until now. Wow. We want more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here until the end of the session. Remember, if you want something bad enough, will be somebody somewhere out there going to help you achieve your goal. The question is how bad you want what you want. All right, Dynace Global is a platform that's going to change our life. Then our life will never be the same again. Remember that. Okay, let's come together and say these powerful words. I will say it. Dynace Global, you say deal with confidence 2 times. And lastly, but I say deal with confidence, you say Dynace Global. Let's come together and say, let's unmute everybody. All right, come. Together we say Dynace Global.
Dynace Global.
Okay,
let's rock, guys. Okay, let's rock. Okay, let's move on. Dynace Global. Okay.
Thank you very much. I love all of you.
Thank you very much.
And
Dr.
Yes.
Thank you.
Upon you. Got the thing and send immediately.
Thank you to very
We will send the videos, okay, guys? All right, all the best.
Thank you. All the best.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Upon you can end the
Beautiful days. Bye.